I have been sitting in this park for a long time, longer than most of the trees around me, actually. I know that sounds strange, but these trees, they were small when I got here. I watched them grow up, and now, every October, I watch them drop every single leaf they spent all year making. Just like that, gone. And they don't make a sound about it. You wouldn't believe how many people have sat right here, right where you would be sitting if you were next to me right now. The wood in the middle of me is pale now, almost white, because every person who ever sat here took a little bit of the color away, little by little, year by year. The center is bare and smooth, but the edges, the parts where nobody sits, they are still dark. People always sit in the middle, even when they are alone, even when the whole bench is empty. They go straight to the center. I have thought about that a lot. Let me tell you about some of the people I have held. There was a man, he came every single morning for 11 years. Same time, same spot, always on my left side. He had a paper coffee cup and a folded newspaper. He would sit for about 20 minutes. He never really read the newspaper. He just held it, like he needed a reason to be sitting there. Like sitting still for no reason wasn't allowed. But that's what he was doing. Just sitting, just breathing, just having 20 minutes before the rest of the day started. He stopped coming about 2 years ago. I don't know why. I never find out why. There was a teenage girl too. She used to sit on my armrest, not the seat part, the armrest with her legs hanging off the side, earphones in, just looking at nothing. She came after school on Wednesdays, sometimes with a friend, but the days she came alone, those were the days she looked most like herself, like she didn't have to be anything for anybody. She had the face of someone trying to figure something out, something she couldn't talk about yet. I hope she figured it out. There was a couple once. They were having an argument, but not a loud one, the worst kind. Quiet voices, very careful words, the kind of fight you have when you're in public and you don't want anyone to see. They sat at opposite ends of me, which isn't very far apart, honestly, but they made it feel like miles. When they left, they were walking side by side. I still don't know if they worked it out or if they just decided to keep going without working it out. People leave me the same way they arrived, and I never know which version of themselves they're walking away with. Here is something I want you to think about. This park is right in the middle of a city. People don't end up here by accident. Nobody walks into a park by mistake. You make a choice. You step off the busy street. You leave the noise behind. You sit down on a bench and you do nothing for a few minutes. That's actually one of the most honest things a person can do. Because what you are really saying when you sit down like that is that you need a minute, that things are moving too fast, that if you don't stop right now, something inside you might crack. Most people never admit that, not out loud, not even to themselves. They keep going, they stay busy, they pick up their phone instead of sitting with the quiet. They say, I'm fine, and they say it in the voice that means, please don't ask more questions. I want to say something to you now. You are tired, not the kind of tired that goes away after a good night of sleep. I'm talking about the other kind, the kind that's been building for a long time, the kind that comes from showing up every day and being strong and acting like everything is okay when it's not. Nobody around you knows how much that costs you. They see the face you show them, and you're very good at that face by now. The smile that looks real, the laugh that comes right on time, the way you can be sitting in a room full of people who care about you and still feel completely alone inside. I have seen that look 1,000 times from this bench. Everyone who sat here, they all got up and left. That's just how it goes with a bench. People come, they sit, they stay for a while, and then they go back to their lives, and the park gets quiet again. But you know what stays? The warmth. For a little while, after someone gets up, the wood is still warm. Where they were sitting, I feel it every time. It doesn't last long, but it is there. For a little while, it's still there. So let me say this clearly to you right now. Whatever you are carrying tonight, you don't have to explain it to anyone. You don't have to make it make sense. You don't have to be done with it yet. You are not too much. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are just a person in the middle of a hard stretch on an ordinary night that happens to feel very heavy. And that's okay. Some nights are just heavy. The only way through a heavy night is to sit with it. Let it be what it is, and wait for it to get a little lighter. It does get lighter. Not always because something changes. Sometimes nothing changes. But you get stronger, even when you can't feel it happening. Even when all you can feel is the weight. I have held every kind of person on this bench. The ones who were heartbroken, the ones who were hopeful, the ones who came here because they needed to cry somewhere nobody would see them, the ones who just needed a place that wasn't asking anything from them. They all left, and I stayed. And I'll hold the next person too, and the one after that. That's what I'm here for. Before you go, I want to ask you one small thing. Think about the last time you sat somewhere alone. A park, a car, a kitchen floor, wherever it was, and you let yourself feel something you had been holding for a while. Just one word. Whatever that feeling was, drop it in the comments below. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to say anything else. Just the word. This is a quiet place. Nobody here is judging. And if nobody's told you this yet today, it was okay to feel it. It is still okay.